So as of recently, we've been getting more and more Chucky Season 2 news, and today's video is surrounding Glen and Glenda in Chucky Season 2. Now, as of most recently, Bloody Disgusting posted or put out an article, which as per usual, as all my videos, as I say in all my videos, I'll be linking the article and all my other sources that I do use in today's video or in my other videos and all that stuff down below in the description, so you guys go take a look at and read it all and check it all for yourselves. So the Bloody Disgusting article headline reads off, Lachlan Watson playing Glen and Glenda in Chucky Season 2, which we kind of already knew they were playing or going to be playing Glenda in Chucky Season 2, but we had absolutely no clue they would also be playing Glen in Chucky Season 2. So further down into the article, it does read out, Glen and Glenda will return in Chucky Season 2. The website Pride.com officially announced today with Lachlan Watson at Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which I did hear was another popular, I think it's a horror show. I'm not 100% sure, but it's another popular show that I've not yet checked out. I didn't know they were also in that show, which is kind of cool, taking on the role. Glen and Glenda was, of course, the gender fluid child of Chucky and Tiffany, referenced in the first season of Chucky, but not actually shown on screen since the film of which is Seed of Chucky. No word yet on how Glen and Glenda will be reintroduced, but we last saw the original doll character has been split into two human bodies. Stay tuned for as we learn more, which is kind of interesting to think that Lachlan Watson will be playing both Glen and Glenda, which obviously was referenced in a video posted by Sci-Fi where Lachlan Watson did get on and basically announced that they were being a part of or basically joining the cast of Chucky Season 2, which we kind of already knew based on pictures posted by Jennifer Tilly, Dom Mancini, and all of that with all the cast members in the same room together with Lachlan Watson. I think a double there too. But Sci-Fi basically posted this video with Lachlan Watson basically saying that they would be there or be in the show twice or kind of double the fun, as the headline kind of reads off for the Sci-Fi post, basically saying you'll see me twice and all that stuff. And I think it's a really cool video. I kind of forgot what they did say in the video and everything, but it is really cool in general. It's just cool to see that the person is really into or seems to be really into the character and everything, which is always nice to see that some people aren't just there to just get it done and go home, that they actually enjoy the role. So it's really cool to see that they do actually enjoy the role. So yeah, that video was really cool and everything. They basically do say we'll see you twice and everything, basically, like I said, meaning that they'll be playing Glen and Glenda, which is just really cool. And it's kind of saying a bit of a theory that people already had, that they will be playing the both Glen and Glenda, which I didn't think at first, since the bonkers casting thing or casting call did say they were looking for two people or somebody just two people in general. Well, it didn't necessarily say two people, but it said Glen and Glenda doubles, which you would think means two people. Although as far as I'm concerned, I think we did see a Lachlan Watson double through a Reddit post picture that I did see maybe a week or so ago. So I'm pretty sure that's the Glen and Glenda double and everything. I'll be playing for both both characters, kind of how Lachlan Watson's doing two characters, and the double will also be doing these two characters. Maybe, I'm not sure. All I did see was only one double on this set of Chucky Season 2, so maybe not, maybe, I have no clue. So yeah, Lachlan Watson will be playing both Glen and Glenda, and Jennifer Tilly did post her Twitter, and I'm pretty sure Instagram and all that type of stuff, a picture of Jennifer Tilly and Lachlan Watson, or what I'm assuming is Lachlan Watson, because obviously all the pictures we've seen of them so far is basically of the shaved head and everything, which is for the I think Glenda role. Yeah, the shaved head is for the Glenda role. So yeah, it's obviously very weird to see them now with the long hair, which is obviously for Glen, because Glen is based on the bonkers casting thing, is meant to have long flowing hair, which is the preferred look for the character. Well, obviously Glenda is to have the shaved, not army style hair or anything, but just the shaved head in general. So yeah, basically it's weird seeing Lachlan Watson now with longer hair, since all the pictures we've seen before is with the shorter buzz cut hair. But yeah, we do have a picture of Jennifer Tilly and Lachlan Watson right here and everything. Like I said, Lachlan Watson in kind of the Glen kind of hair, makeup, all of that and everything. I'm assuming the Glen outfit, unless maybe this is just a casual picture. But just in general, it's really, really cool to see our first technical picture of Glen. And a lot of people are concerned about the voice for Glen and Glenda, since obviously there was a very distinct voice for Seed of Chucky, which I don't feel, obviously the voice is very iconic in Seed of Chucky for Glen and Glenda, but I feel like they'll do a perfectly fine job either emulating the voice or I'm not sure 100% sure what the word is, basically copying it and everything, or if they'll just put their own spin on it, which I'm honestly perfectly fine with anything as long as we get the character back and the character's good, and I'm assuming the acting will just be, it'll be good. It'll be fine, like, all of that. So yeah, our first official look at Glen, and obviously I do wonder, since Glen is in this specific shot, or Lachlan Watson, or technically I guess, the character Glen is in this shot with, like, Jennifer Tilly or Tiffany, I wonder if that means Glen and Glenda will be like, just all of a sudden arrive at Tiffany's door and everything. Maybe they'll see Nika and everything, and they'll, like, mess around with Nika and everything, kind of like fuck with her, which would be really interesting, and I feel like might happen, maybe, based on some other pictures we've seen, like, floating around, which I'll make sure to cover in another video since that's a whole nother topic. But I do wonder if Glen and Glenda will be with Tiffany for a while, because a lot of people have been also theorizing that Glen will more so be on the bright side of things, like work with Jake, Devin, Lexi, Kyle, Andy, and all of them to kind of, like, be on the good side of, like, Glen be on the good side, Glenda be on the bad side, maybe have a sibling, or not really siblings since it's the same person, but kind of battle out in the end of the season. Who knows and everything, but I'm pretty sure they'll both be with Tiffany for at least of, like, the first while of season 2, and then maybe Glen will go off to the bright side or the light side or whatever. I'm like talking Star Wars language at this point. So yeah, that's all I really want to talk about in today's video. We basically got, like I said, we've already known for a while that Lachlan Watson will be playing, like, Glenda and everything, but we did learn today that they will be playing Glen and Glenda, which is very interesting. And we basically got our first official picture of Glen with Tiffany and everything, or Lachlan Watson with Tiffany or Jennifer Tilly, which is really cool and everything. I'm very excited to see, like, what all of that entails and how the story will go, and how, obviously, as the Bloody Disgusting article, like, said, we have no clue how they will be reintroduced back into the series. So I can't wait to see how that is, and maybe my theory will come true, my very small, quick, on-the-spot theory of, like, Glen and Glenda kind of messing and fucking with Nika and everything. As soon as they arrive, maybe at the door, they'll just knock and say, "Hi, mommy," or anything, or "Hi," just, like, in some, like, whatever voice that they do and everything. I don't know. It'll be really cool in general. I'm very interested to see what they do and how they reintroduce Glen and Glenda back into, like, the series and everything, and back into the franchise or whatever, or TV series. So yeah, that was all for today. What are your thoughts? Make sure to comment down below your thoughts today, and let's have a discussion down below in the comments. And as I said before, everything will be linked down below in the description, all, like, articles, sources, Twitter posts, Reddits, everything. So yeah, that has been all from today and everything. See you guys later, amigos, and peace out.